Hi there, everybody. Back again. Finished my sheath up, just like I said, and I wanted to show up a quick video here just to let y'all see how I did that. As you can see, it kind of covers up about half the handle here. I'll pull that knife blade out here so you can look at those side by side. It is a neck hanging sheath. I've got two separate pieces of cord here, that way I can adjust the length and tie it however I want it. I've made this out of a piece of deer hide. On the inside, I actually have a piece of plastic that I cut from a laundry detergent bottle. Let's see if I can shift it around to where you can see the inside there, which I hot formed around the knife to give it some stiffness, because the deer hide that I had on hand is fairly thin, and if I had made the sheath out of that by itself, it wouldn't have held up very long. And then I punched the holes. See if we can actually get this where you can see it. I punched the holes through the plastic and the leather and sewed it down the entire length. Now, as far as the hanging, this is a separate piece of leather which I've laced up on the back side, and to make these loops I simply cut some slits in this leather piece that I had wrapped around and ran this piece of leather lacing through it, and then right there you can see that dark spot. That is where I sewed through the leather lacing into this leather backing to keep these loops from sliding out. I did the same thing on both sides. That gives me a sheath that will hang conveniently, just like that, around my neck. It's very light, goes really well with the knife, and it holds it very tightly. I haven't had any trouble with it dropping out. Now, granted, I am hanging this around my neck, so it's not going to be dangling upside down or anything like that. I've been doing some knife cutting tests with this knife just to see how well the edge has held up. It's to this point I haven't had to resharpen it. I still don't have any way of holding my camera since I'm using my phone, so I can't give you any cutting demonstrations live. I just did a little bit of shaving on this a couple of minutes ago, just a piece of heart pine, fairly hard, pretty well impregnated with the sap. You can see it shaved into that with no trouble at all. I wish I could get some actual videotape of the edge on. Let's see if we can do something here. I'm not going to be able to hold that paper, but let's try this. So you can see it cuts through that pretty handily. Just pushing it into this heart pine. If I was going to make a fuzz stick, it'd be really easy. Making good, fine shavings on that. So yeah, it cuts very well. I'm going to continue to use it and see how much it can take before I have to resharpen the edge. And we'll see how the sheath holds up. I anticipate, since it has that plastic liner, you can see it's pretty tough. I'm squeezing on that. This should hold up pretty well. And so hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll post up something else later.